Hi HP family. So we have a brand new printer at our place today, which is HP OfficeJet 9730E white format printer. This printer is very similar to HP OfficeJet 7740 white format printer, but this is the updated version. This is the new generation printer. This is also called as Kevin printer in other words. So this is the name of the printer. You can have a look at the box, how it is going to look. We have a power cable inside the box. The first thing which we have it on the top, which will help us to connect it to the printer and to the wall socket where it can pass the electricity. And we also have 4 cartridges. One will be the black, one will be the cyan, magenta and yellow, and they are fully packed in a proper manner. So we'll keep this aside. And now this is the time where we have to unbox it. Oh yes, we also have the manual, the quick start guide for the printer. You can go through it if you want. If you have the reference guide, you have HP tips for reducing environment impact, you have start guide, and you have a couple of other papers which will help you to understand the printer in a better way. Box the printer. I need another helping hand, so I have one more friend here with me who is going to help me. So we will remove the box. I believe it is better to turn the box around and we have to remove it completely after. Alright, so let's flip the box, flip it to my side. Okay, there we go. So it's a quite bigger printer, so that is the reason it is taking longer for us to remove it from the box. There we go. Has come in a good packing. You can see you have all the tapes wrapped over it. Now we will turn the box again to its original position, which will be easy for us to remove the printer completely out of the box. 1, 2 and 3. Wow, the size of the printer, which is quite big. Like the name of the printer, white format, and it is a premium printer. And we also have a tapes. We will unwrap it. So this is basically the automatic document feeder, which is always at the top because we are on top HP. We have removed all the tapes which were attached outside the printer. Now let's connect the power cable which came along with it for the printer which came along with it. So this end will go to the back of the printer. So this is where you have to connect it, and the other end will go to the wall socket this way. The power cable to the printer. Now, so yes, this is again a wrapper inside the flatbed of the scanner glass, and the size is really big, so you can use all the papers for making a scan and also for making a copy. So now here we have the power button. So now after pressing the power button, or you can just directly plug in the wall cable to the wall socket, it will automatically turn on. So now once HP logo is loaded, you have to select the language here. So I will select English and I will confirm it. Now I have to select the region here where the printer is located. So now on the screen you can see it is asking us to go to the setup website, which is nothing but 123.hp.com. So in your computer you just have to open the browser and the website will be 123.hp.com for completing the setup for our printer. So this is how your website is going to look. So we have to put in the name of the printer. Once you put in the name of the printer here, which is HP OfficeJet 9730E, you will have to select this one, HP OfficeJet 9730E white format all-in-one printer. So once you select your printer, you just have to click on next. Now, once we put in the name of the printer in the box, we have an option of clicking on start setup. So I will click on start setup here. Now the printer is already on because we have already connected the power cable to the printer and to the wall socket. I will click on next here. So next thing is we have to load the paper. So this is the tray 1 for the printer, which will be at the top, and this is how you have to flip the cover, and you just have to pull the adjuster back where you can put the papers properly in its place. So now I have kept the papers properly and I will adjust the aligners where the papers will fit in properly. Here we go. It is loaded with the paper. So we also have tray 2 where you can use the other size papers, but before that you have to remove the tapes and the cardboard which is attached to it. And the same thing, you also have the aligners, you also have the adjuster where you can put the papers properly in its place, and the printer will definitely communicate well with the papers. And you also have one indicator here as well where you can use A3 paper and you can see the other dimensions. Till here you can use the 8.5 into 11 size paper, which is nothing but the letter size, and you have the A4 size aligner here. So according to the adjuster you can adjust the papers here. You can see it is easily movable. It is the same with this one as well. So now we have the A4 size or the letter size papers with us as of now. So we will put it in a tray and we will adjust them properly into its place. So make sure that the papers are properly seated in the tray, and we will put the tray back into the printer now. Here we go. So now you can see paper is successfully loaded. You get that message on the screen of the printer, and I have to click on OK for it. Alright, so next thing it is asking us to install the ink cartridge. So we have the yellow, we have the magenta, we have the cyan. So let's open the cartridge access door. So this is how you open the cartridge access door, where until the carriage comes into the middle, and you can see you have the places and the indications as well where you can put the correct cartridge in its place. So we will always start with the black one. So I have the black cartridge in my hand, which is 937 or 937E. So always make sure that HP's logo and the logo of the color is facing towards you. The black cartridge in its place. So whenever you install it, it will make a click sound. Okay, so the next one is the yellow one. Same like we installed the black one. The magenta. The last one is cyan. So all the 4 cartridges are in its place. Let's close the door. Now you can see the printer is checking the cartridges. So once the cartridges get detected by the printer, it will tell you that original HP cartridges are installed, and I have an option of clicking on OK. So now it says alignment is needed. Alignment improves print quality. This process uses ink and paper. Make sure that the plain white paper is already loaded, which we already did. So I will click on the align option here. So now it is beginning to print the alignment page. This is the tray extender for the output tray, which will help us to hold the paper without falling down. Now it says the automatic printed alignment has been finished, and this is how the alignment page will look like. So you can just keep it aside. So we will continue with the setup. So I have an option of clicking on OK here. Now it is again asking me to go back to the printer's website. Let's go. Okay, so now we have loaded the paper, so I can click on next. We have also loaded the ink. I can click on next for this as well, and we have also printed the alignment page, so I can click next for this as well. So next thing, we have to install the HP software. So here we have one option where we can install HP Smart Application. As I am using Windows computer, it will directly take me to Microsoft Store, where I have to install the application using the store. So in my computer, it has been already installed here. So I will click on open. This will be the dashboard or the front view of the application. So I have to click on add printer here. So it will start looking for the printer which is nearby to the device. So now you can see my computer has found the printer which I'm looking for, which is HP OfficeJet 970E printer. So I will click on setup, all the instructions which is showing on the display here. So I will click on continue. As my computer is already connected to the Wi-Fi, HP Smart has an option where it can automatically detect the Wi-Fi password and it will get connected to the printer. Alright, after clicking on continue, you can see the computer has begun to detect the printer and it is trying to connect to the printer now. Now you can see there is one prompt on the screen where I have to click on the check mark on the printer. Let's go to the printer screen. So now you can see that an app is attempting to set up the printer. So you have an option of cancel and allow. This is configuring whether if it is you or someone else who is trying to set up the printer. So it is me, so I will select allow. So now the Wi-Fi is connected to the printer. So let's continue with the rest of the setup. We have the option of completing the setup. The printer got connected to the Wi-Fi. You have already seen it on the screen and it is asking us to go to the HP software to complete the setup. So now I will respond to all the positive options which are displaying on the screen here. It will load for a minute. So now you can see you have a couple of options here where you can click on sign in, create account. If you already have an account with HP, you can click on sign in, or else you can create a new account as of now. But now I will click on skip account activation because this is optional. Okay, so now it is asking me to don't miss on automatic printer warranty and registration. So I will do it later by entering the details of my account here. As of now, I will skip where I can test my printer if it is up and running or not. Okay, so now it is asking us whether the ink and the paper are installed in the printer. Yes, we have already installed them, so I can click on continue setup. Now, always make sure that you are selecting auto update recommended, because whenever there is an update released for the printer, it could be the software or the firmware, it will automatically update overnight. So yes, we have other options where I can link the other devices to my printer, for example, a mobile phone or a tablet. But as of now, I only have a computer in front of me, so I have an option of skipping this as well. I will click on skip sending link. So now it says the setup has been complete and it is asking us to print a test page. Let's go for it. I will click on print. Let's see whether the printer is printing or not. Now you can see it has already detected my printer, which is HP OfficeJet Pro 9730E. So I will just click on print and you can see the preview here. It will be the exact print on the paper, whatever you see on the preview on the screen. So once the setup is complete, you can see multiple options here. The menu, copy option, scan option, print option, USB drive, trays, supplies, which is nothing but the ink supplies. If there are any jobs pending in queue, you can check in the jobs here. And if you need any help or if you need any guidance for this printer, you can go through the manual, or else you can just click on this help option where it will give you all the videos and all the relevant information about the product. Well, thank you so much for watching. You have a great day.